slower ahead. I can go slow ahead. Come on down and chump some of this shit. You're gonna need a bigger boat.
So we're driving through the woods back to one of the camp spots where we used to go to when we were kids. And, Dad had purchased an old bus. He was a bus driver. He had purchased an old bus and converted it into
a camper.
A camper, yeah. And it was one of those first ones. You never really saw them back then, of those converted school buses. But he built one. And as I remember, it was pretty nice. It had all the amenities of home. It even had a
chem toilet.
A chem toilet, yeah. As far as I remember, didn't it have like 6 bunks in there?
Yeah, 6 bunks in the back, and then the front couch folded down, a futon.
Right.
And that folded down, so it slept 8 people.
Right, that's what I thought. Now is this the where you walk back to the water?
I do not remember.
All right, keep going that way then. So we're out here looking for memories. Because even though Ted lives like 4 miles away from here, he don't come here either.
5 miles.
Okay, 5. It is quite a drive.
Yes.
That extra mile on there.
It sure is.
So, yeah. Well, here's a bunch of campsites here too. It's nice how they got these.
Sure you don't want to use that?
No, I don't need to.
You sure?
I'm positive. He's talking about, the outdoor toilet. No, I don't need to. Oh, look, hey, look, drinking water. Huh. Wonder if they just put a well down and...
Probably a sand point, yeah. Interesting.
Yeah. Anyway, so the old bus had, it had a kitchen sink, it had, so running water and a stove. Imagine mom cooking for all them kids out in the woods.
It was a fun time.
It was a fun time.
Day.
Yeah. Back before everything in the family went to shit.
Yes.
But I try to tell people, I grew up in the backwoods in Minnesota, and they really don't have a concept of what that means. But you can kind of see it right here. Alright? That's a pretty little camp spot.
Yeah.
Back there.
I think that might look out over the lake.
I think so.
Yeah.
Pull back there and see. I know we were in one of the camp spots. I think it was right close to the lake. Or was that up at Sugar Lake?
That one was at Sugar Lake, yeah, we were close to the lake there. But you are much older, so I don't remember much, but
Alright. Yeah, this would be an awesome spot to camp out.
Right.
If I had all my camping gear and my Suzuki. I could pull right back up here and park.
All right. Yeah,
Oh yeah, this is a nice spot.
there's the lake.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, you're in the middle of the Minnesota jungle, but you can look down to the lake and kind of see the water down there through the trees. And no, I ain't climbing down that.
No kidding.
That's about a 80 to 100 foot drop down to get down to the water. And I'm too old and fat to do that. But I think I just saw a fish jump out there.
Huh.
If you can, there's a floating log out there. And it was right next to that.
Got some turtles on it too.
Oh, it might have been turtles. You can see the lily flowers coming up out there too. What most people don't realize is that, I mean, just until up a couple weeks ago, there was ice on the lakes.
Yeah.
I mean, the changeover that has happened so
Right.
quickly this spring is just amazing.
What spring?
Yeah, what spring? They went right from winter into summer, which is not unusual.
Right.
But yeah, I'd set up a little campground over here in the shade.
Right.
Right here. See? I set up a tent right there. Or I saw a, there's these things you bracket that you get to put in the hitch on the back of the Sammy. They put a platform up there and then you have a tent
Right.
up on top of the car.
Right.
Man. I should seriously think about getting one of those.
Seriously.
Well then, you know, when I need to escape,
Great.
have a mental break,
Yes.
you know, I can just...
Or a mental breakdown.
Thanks. Thanks a lot.
That's really what he's trying to say.
It's funny because we were looking through yearbooks, his from his time in high school, and some of the people I knew were in there, but I had graduated a few years prior. And what was really amazing, probably more than anything else, is the number of people that we know have passed away. And if I had to estimate, I'd say that maybe 30% of the people, at least from my graduating class, are already gone. It's crazy. Yeah, turn that down. All right, we're coming up on the old farmstead.
This was one of the fields over here on the left.
Yeah, what was this called?
Sheftix.
Sheftix.
Barn's gone.
Yeah.
Just one silo left.
Everything is gone that was up on the
The
hill.
old shit pond was right here.
Right.
All the old corn cribs are gone. Except for that
Or
one.
that one. It's coming down. Slowly but surely.
Barn's down. One of the silos is down.
Jeez. Remember sitting up on that roof.
Well, tar paper hanging off the old house.
Yeah.
Remember the old Indian rock you found in that
Yeah,
lake?
yeah. Across the street from the lake, Pulaski Lake. Pretty much learned how to swim there. this house or this house. Was where the teacher lived. That was, she liked high school boys.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And this is the little
20 feet.
20 feet.
Right here.
Right there. We called it 20 feet because it was 20 feet wide.
20 feet of lakeshore.
Yep, 20 feet of lakeshore.
Here's the beach.
Oh yeah. Geez, it really ain't that far. I remember swimming all the way down there.
Really?
Yeah.
Kate and Sandine's field.
Yeah, one of the other fields right there. I bet that'll be houses sooner or later.
Mm-hmm.
There's the beach. Spent a lot of time there in high school.
Down Mammary Lane.
That's right.
There's the old high school.
That's right. See where the water comes out from the roof?
Yeah.
I used to use one of them as a stash for a bottle of booze. I made out with a few girls underneath them bleachers.
Oh, yeah.
And this used to be the gym, was right here.
Yeah. Still there, the big,
Oh, that's still the
the big
gym?
building there, yeah.
Oh. And here's the street where Dad lived. When he lived out here in Bufftown.
309 Lexan Lane.
I haven't even painted it since.
Well, Dad planted those trees.
Right?
Huh.
And the Normans lived here.
Right. And Kevin lived there.
Yeah. Craziness.
Uh-huh.
You know, maybe the old saying, you can't go home again, or you can never go home again, should be changed to, you can go home again, but you can't stay there. And you only want to drive by for a minute.
This was all field too.